Hi, I'm KCR Live, and these are my top 5 things I'd like to see on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, which will be the loan system. I think they need to redesign the loan system completely. There's a lot of problems with it. It's just so basic when it could be such a great tool for new players, someone who's not as skilled at FIFA. I mean, we've got so many issues with gameplay where it's helping the worst players by giving lucky deflections, which I know simulates the real game, but when it happens so very often, it's ridiculous, and you just start breaking controllers, which I know from personal experience. But I feel like we need to improve the loan system, improve ways of how to get better players for the people the younger people, the audience who won't spend as much money on the game, who don't have the money to spend on the game and need help to learn how to play the game better, because there's loads of informational videos like YouTubers, big people trying to teach you how to start from the ground up, how to do a road to glory, but there's no actual system to help you unless you have the time to invest. Because if you don't have the time to invest, you're never going to be able to afford your Ronaldos, your Messis without spending big money. It's just a bit tedious, to be honest, and I'd like to see them change it and make sure that you can acquire the more valuable players, even if it's just 5 games and like it is now, but you can actually have a team of loan players. I played someone in one of the tournaments for the team of the season cards. I think it was for the Spanish League one, and the guy literally had 11 loan players. It was ridiculous. Like, I'd like to see something more like that, so that if you have low coins, you can have the better players to play. It gives you more variety than coming up into 5 games in a row and seeing Aubameyang and Hernandez up front together. I just don't like to see playing the same teams.
Number 2, card weight and special packs. I want to see a lot more special packs come out throughout the year instead of towards the end. The card weight is very, very low this year. I want to see it improved drastically next year. Maybe if they implement different pack systems, it will help it, but I'd like the card weight to be consistent so that they don't lower and up it each period of the year, so that they can get rid of fake coins that have been bought, that have been generated by like the coin selling companies. Obviously that is a problem. It costs the game dearly and takes away from the game, because you get people who can just buy 1 million coins for 200-300 pounds it doesn't mean nothing to them. And then there's people that are struggling to learn how to play the game, to trade, to get the coins to buy the best players. So if the pack weight was better, more people would buy FIFA points. EA would make more money, which is their sole purpose as a company. I feel like if for them to do that, they need to accept that the pack weight needs to be higher. I've been playing PES a lot recently, the My Club system, because it's new to me. I haven't really played much Pro Evolution Soccer in a long time, but the way the packs work I like it quite a bit, but they're very expensive. They're the same price as FIFA packs, but you only get 1 player, which is a big issue. But the way they do it is you stop a wheel and it will stop on a ball, and if you get a certain type of ball, you get a certain type of card. That would be good if there was like a pack system, like a slot machine pack, where you pull down a lever and it will slowly spin and you'll get a special type of pack. Like, you can pay for 150 FIFA points, you get the chance of getting a 100k pack, a 5k pack, anything. It would be nice to see that special feature in the game. Obviously that example wouldn't be able to fit in the game because it would be an over 18 example because of betting, which is one of the reasons we can't have wager matches. But it would be nice to see them try and think of a way to implement special packs and make sure that the smaller players can have a better overall time.
Moving on to number 3, I'm going to talk about something that's happened very recently in the FIFA year, which is special tournaments where you can win special items. I want to see more tournaments like that, because as a whole, it will just make the game so much more interesting, because seasons can get tedious because you're always coming up against sweaty players, and sometimes you just want to relax and play just a single game. And single player match, I find it very, very hard to find people in there. Same with the tournaments, but if they make special tournaments more frequent, like the ones where you win the team and season cards, that would be great for the community as a whole. It would just add another playable feature, and it will just make the game a whole lot more enjoyable, because there's always something to keep you coming back. There's a new tournament each week. You don't have to win a special player, where you could win like a special player, maybe an inform once a month you can win, or a special hero card. Say a player that breaks a record, you can win the record breaker in that tournament instead of packing them. It would just add something special to the game. Obviously, if it's a Lionel Messi breaking a record, which more likely would be, or Ronaldo, they don't want to give away loads of cards like that. But if it was like a smaller player, like a Mane, when he broke the record for the fastest hat-trick, if they gave away a player like that, that'd be a brilliant way to keep people interested in the game. And maybe tournaments where you play 7 games, 8 games you have to win, or like if the World Cup mode in FIFA 14, where you have to do a group stage, then you go to the tournament, and if you win, you get a 100k pack, or you're guaranteed a guaranteed inform pack, or something special, something more interesting to keep you playing. At number 2, I'm going to suggest that they implement wager matches. It's a feature that everyone wants to see. The only issue is with the 18 plus rating. I'm not sure if they will allow that, if they can work around it, because obviously wagering is a form of betting, and betting you have to be 18 to do, and they can't promote it to young audiences. But they've managed to work around it with the pack system, so I'm not sure if they would be able to do it. It would make a lot of sense, and it adds to the game. I mean, it would just, even if the feature was a specific add-on that you have to pay for, with say you pay £3 for and you have to be 18 plus to play it, or a specific feature that is just 18 plus, that'd be great to be able to play your friends and put up a card on the line, or put up 10k coins. And finally, at number 1, I want to see defensive gameplay changes. Big time. This needs to happen. There's so many issues with defending on the team. Seasons plays like a different game. It's a lot slower, and the build-up play and everything's a lot harder to create chances. So defending's more suitable on there. So it's more of a skill-based game. With on the team, it's just ridiculous now. It's gone beyond a joke. The amount of times you can just play the ball over the top, defenders just don't respond, defenders just run forwards up and down. You can't set your defenders to stick to their position, because when you do, they decide that they want to play striker anyway. There's so many issues with the gameplay on the team. It's really, really bad this year. I feel like the new tactical defending system they implemented back in FIFA 13 is poor. It just worsens the legacy defending, what they call it. It just adds nothing to the game. People just hold A or X and just jockey, and then you see one player make a run through ball, you're in and goal every single game. It's the same goals scored by the same people. This year, I feel like long shots are just ridiculous. That's the only way I concede at the minute. I haven't conceded in the box in about 3 weeks of playing FIFA. It's a joke. But if they implement these changes, it would be great. I know there's a lot of customization going on with the kit system, the new kit system they're adding, with soundtrack artists making the special kits if you pre-order. And there's a lot going on, like the journey mode, which I would have included in the top 5. But there's a lot of changes happening soon, and it's exciting to see that EA are progressing and actually trying to resolve the issues within their game. Just hopefully the major ones get resolved first. Thank you for watching my video on FIFA 17 things I'd like to see. If you could give me some constructive criticism, leave it in the comment section below. I'm open to any form of help to improve myself. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.